Hello and welcome to my channel, an ultimate guide of the different types of law in Australia. If you are studying or considering studying law, you are probably quite familiar already with some of the types of lawyers and the different legal fields in which they operate. With a variety of different types of law, there are consequently different types of law courses. This guide will further delineate the different areas in which lawyers work and unpack the different legal fields in Australia. One of the main differences you will find is the between solicitors and barristers who join the bar. While many solicitors still appear in court, they also do a lot of work outside the courtroom. And some solicitors Solicitors don't do any court work at all. Barristers who join the bar, on the other hand, work almost exclusively in courtrooms and are experts in complex legal disputes. Having undertaken for One of the main differences you will find is the between solicitors and barristers, and having undertaken further study, examinations, and supervision, they are usually engaged by the deal directly with the solicitors rather than the client. So that the types of law, how many types of lawyers in Australia are there? Here are some of the many fields in which lawyers work. Administrative lawyers deal with the regulations and decision making concerning state and federal governments. If, for example, a decision is made regarding legislation that could affect citizens for the affected citizens, administrative law ensures administrative law ensures that governments are subject to accountability with certain mechanisms available such as merits review, investigations, internal agency practices, and judicial reviews. Animal welfare, as the name implies, animal welfare lawyers are concerned with the legislation regarding the protection of animals. Groups such as lawyers of animal advocate for the of animals. Due to animals being classed as property and therefore having no legal voice, in some cases they may even be involved in litigation and concerning the welfare of animals. Bankruptcy, insolvency. Bankruptcy and insolvency lawyers help individuals or businesses navigate through the process of seeking protection from having to pay the debts for there are in several financial stress. Civil litigation is the distinct from criminal litigation in that criminal charges and penalties are not sought. Instead, one party may seek to claim monetary compensation from the other party from the dispute. Another distinction is that the standard of proof is lessened in civil matters. Evidence must simply be more convincing from the party versus the other, not proved beyond a reasonable doubt. Civil litigation involves complex knowledge and the ability to argue points from both sides in order to properly advocate for a client. Consumer law focuses on the rights of individuals regarding goods and services, such as warranties, repairs, refunds, and safety. Consumer law applies nationally across all states and territories and is applicable to all All Australian business, corporate business, criminal, employment and labor, environmental planning, state and will planning, family, etc.